What's going on, guys? Purple_wolves. You had actually just sent a message today saying it had been a while, or you didn't say it had been a while. You had asked when the next video was coming out, and this is for you, brother. So thank you for the suggestion. Because of you, me, my two brothers, and Jeff will all have hypothermia by the end of the night. So thank you for that. No, but in all seriousness, Purple Wolves, I literally called Jeff as soon as you sent that comment and said this was like honestly the greatest compliment ever, that someone actually was waiting to see a new video. So with all due respect from the bottom of our hearts, man, thank you so much, brother. Seriously, this video would not be happening without you, and thank you for kicking us in the pants about it, because it's been too long since we made a video and we knew that, and we just procrastinating. So what we're gonna do tonight is a bit of a different test, guys. For years and years and years, I've been into lights, and I've heard that the different colored lights, like red, green, and blue, are beneficial for different things, right? So if I remember correctly, I think red's supposed to be good for like low light map reading, and blue for tracking blood. So what we did, we are in Georgia, guys, and it never, ever, ever snows down here. And so for some of you up north and all over the world, I've gotten comments from all over, maybe like 2 to 3 inches of snow is not actual snow for you guys. But here in Georgia, it is cold, okay? And if any of you guys know of a good survival channel, let me know, because I'm in Crocs with holes in them right now and socks, and I haven't been able to feel my feet for like the last 20 minutes already. So I don't know how to survive. Right now I feel like I'm surviving in Georgia, all right? Look at these idiots over here. Shorts, an idiot. Anyways, what we're going to be comparing, this is an old school first generation SRT7. This is a light that I've had for years. I really like this light. My wife actually keeps this beside the bed on her side. The power actually went out because of the snow 2 nights ago, and we used this for a good bit of the time. Because this has red, green, and blue LED lighting, we're going to use this one, and then we're also going to use Mo's X80. You know, we love the Acebeam X80. I not only want to demonstrate to you guys the difference of the LEDs, the different colors, but also just how much more light the X80 puts out than the SRT7. And then again, this is the original SRT7, not the new GT model. So, you know, I'm sure there are differences with the new GT. This is the old school SRT7. And to be fair, I'm not sure how much battery's in this cell. I probably need to recharge it pretty good. So for those of you who are into the output, keep that in mind. Mo's actually holding the X80 right now, so we're not going to be able to zoom in on it. Can we, to show them? I know. Yeah, let's just see if we can get inside here. If you guys can read that. Cool. And then Jeff's got my XT2CR on him, so periodically, just because it is so dark out here, you might see him turn that on just to see. So what we've done, guys, we don't have blood, obviously, and we're in the snow, but we did have hot sauce. I don't know what kind of hot sauce it was, but we literally sprinkled it in random spots in the yard, and we are going to see if we can find it ourselves. We don't know where all of it is yet. Some of you guys are really smart, and y'all leave some awesome comments for us that made me feel really dumb, okay? So I don't know if salsa is gonna have the same effect as blood, okay? But we just thought it would be fun for everybody to go on another little adventure, and this is it, okay? So here we are. Mo, can you light up the yard just so that they can see what we're working with here? He's so cold.
Strobe him with 25,000.
All right. I probably just landed in salsa. No, cut that off. Hey,
you want me to light it up?
All right, so now you guys have seen it. So we are going to start with...
Sorry, I locked out the light. There we go.
Okay, we are going to start with red, guys. We're going to start with the SRT7. Can we cut that, Mo? Okay. This is literally the SRT7 red beam, okay? I'm telling you guys right now. Does it come up on the camera, Jeff?
Yeah, you're good.
So it's on snow, guys. So if you're going to see this at all, it's definitely going to be on a white backdrop like this, okay? And then I'm going to show you real quick. This is the green, same light, SRT7. And then this is the blue. Now, just to put this in perspective, I'm going to go back to red and Mo's gonna turn on his red on X80 to show you how much more light, even in the 3 different color LEDs, his puts out. So. If you thumbs down this video, I know why. So hopefully y'all can see the difference there. I'm moving Mo's an idiot. Turn on the red. I don't even know if you can see the SRT7 from the video.
Yeah.
Is it in red? Obviously, Mo, can you point even the red out a little bit further and just see? I mean, and then can you cycle through to the green as well? And then to the blue. Okay, so before we even know how this does for tracking and things like that, or map reading or whatever, I think it's pretty safe to say that if you're in woods, guys, the X80 is still king. You're going to get a lot more usable light, you know, if you are tracking something, if the different LEDs work. So here we go. We're going to start looking for this stuff now, and I guess we're going to start looking in blue to pick up the Salsa. That's the color, right, Jeff? Did they say supposed to be best for blood is blue?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just going to use the X80, guys, because I can't see anything anyway. And y'all are going to come with us, and we're literally going to look for the Salsa amidst all the holes and everything. So there's also some English professors apparently on YouTube who have been correcting my English. I'm an idiot, so forgive me if I misspeak, okay? But yeah, the jerk that he is sprinkled it. I'm sure he knows where it is. In blue light so far, guys, nothing's coming up at all, except obviously the black and the white contrast in the snow and the grass.
I think this is it.
That it?
I think so. You can just go to white light. If you want to do that.
Let's compare blue light to white light, guys. So Duke's now got the SRT7. Is that it?
It's either that or poop or mud.
Guys, that right there has just disproven the blue light theory. Because the white light was way easier, at least in snow, to find the blood in the blue light. If anything, the blue light just made it worse.
And y'all are tracking all over it.
We're tracking all over it?
Yep, you're stepping
Dude,
all
don't
over
speak
it.
to me like a hunter. I ain't never killed a buck in my life.
Cut off the
Turn the blue light
Oh
on.
yeah, there it is.
It just looks like a hole.
This is the blue light, guys. Turn on. Somebody had asked to see ultraviolet.
This is
I
actually,
didn't see anything.
that's actually
This is
the,
ultraviolet. Oh, you kind of can see
Whoa.
it. Hey.
Wow.
It's lighting green.
Ultraviolet's way cooler than the others.
all right, follow the trail.
Wow. The SRT7 does not have ultraviolet, guys. This is just the X80. Dude.
To give you a perspective, here you go.
For those of you guys who might video game, if y'all played a game called Rainbow Six Siege, this is
Get
like
closer,
Jack's ability.
closer.
And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, just forgive me for having said anything.
Go ahead. Stay low like that. The light's gotta stay low.
Whoa, look at the N on his shoe for me, guys. That's cool.
And that's what you call light it up.
That's what you call light it up, see?
All right, trail turns here.
Dude, that ultraviolet light is like far the most useful one.
All right, don't track over the trails, and we'll go back over it with each color. Go up into the grass and out of the snow. Let's see if you can still follow it in the grass.
So are we out of the snow now?
Yeah, out of the
That's it
snow.
on the grass right there.
You can still see it on the grass, but the camera's not picking it up very well.
You want to try the colors on that? On the grass?
Yeah, let's start from here and try the colors.
Alright, I got a cycle through.
That's fine.
It's anything with the red.
All right, so red is not coming up with anything.
Green. Nothing. Blue. I still don't see anything.
Snow looks cool though. All right, go back to ultraviolet. All right, now let's bring it. There you go. That light's so low on ultraviolet, you're gonna have to stay close. All right.
Let's compare the ultraviolet to just the bright, to regular white light.
Okay.
So guys, that's ultraviolet on right there if it comes up. Can we show them in the snow too so that they can really see it where it does come up? This is just ultraviolet, guys. This is not blue. This is ultraviolet, okay? Blue, we saw nothing. Now this is it compared to white light, the difference that you'd be seeing. So even with the white light, if we were moving fast, it'd be really hard to differentiate between the Salsa and the holes down to the ground through the snow. With the ultraviolet, it doesn't illuminate the holes at all. It only illuminates the Salsa. So I'm going to turn off the white light just to show you again, and only the ultraviolet light's going to be on. The ultraviolet light definitely wins.
Let's go back to this corner piece where it's actually going to show a lot. Come on. There's going to be a lot more pieces right here. There we go. So now we can show in the light the difference. Switch modes between the colors, and we'll keep the camera stable.
You bled out here.
All right.
All right, so there's red, and move the red slowly. That way it's not just one single spot on there. You can kind of... All right, now go ahead and change color.
It's a wall of red, Joe.
And there's no holes in this snow right here, so what looks like holes is actually the spots.
The Salsa.
Salsa. That just looks like holes, but it's actually salsa. And then can you go back to ultraviolet?
Did we do a white on it?
All right, that's... All right, now do white.
White.
And there she is, salsa.
Thank you, Miss Salsa.
All right, well, there's your colors.
We did it. For some reason, guys, I literally just thought that the SRT7 was putting that light out, but it was Mo's light. So, anyways, there is one thing that the SRT7 can do that Mo's light can't.
Turbo and Turbo Max.
Are you ready for this? Now, I don't.
Thanks, I
don't
appreciate
know how
it.
legal this is, but you can pretend to be a policeman with this light, baby. Gosh. Guys, that's it for the video. It's cold. We're going back inside. I'm sorry that this video sucked so bad. But in all seriousness, guys, I know a lot of people are going to bring up the point, how many lights even come with ultraviolet? What kind of price are you going to have to spend reasonably to even find a light with ultraviolet? I'm not the expert on that, guys. I don't know. Obviously, there are lights that are lesser expensive than the X80. But I will say this, the X80, I mean, even in the ultraviolet mode, it really puts the light out in a nice wall. So if something like the SRT7, compared to how small the beams were for the 3 colors, produced ultraviolet light, I don't think it would have been useful enough to have really even spotted the Salsa in the first place. So maybe that's something else to keep in mind too. And going with the blue, and again, we're not hunters or anything like that. We're not in, the field right now looking for a fallen game or anything, but the blue was one of the most difficult lights for us to distinguish between just holes in the ground and the Salsa. So that's it, guys. I mean, ultraviolet's definitely the best, just to pick out just the Salsa itself. And then I would say just white light. So for those of you who might not have access, but are big hunters to something, with a blue LED, I think you guys are in good shape, just getting a really, really nice light, if anything at all. Something like, the X82 CR. There's so many out there, we're not even going to go into the list. But purple_wolves, thanks again, brother. We really appreciate you watching, everybody. By the way, I just remembered, guys, we are over 400 subs. I apologize, I don't remember the name of the commenter who said he'd been watching our videos for some time, and he was actually our 400 sub. So if you're watching this, thank you so much. You guys are absolutely awesome. If y'all have more suggestions, or y'all just want to make fun of us for how ridiculous this video is, you know where to find us. Stay safe, guys. God bless. We're going back inside.